Cam's supposed to be down there right now.
Alright. Hey, is there any way you could park like right there?
Mm-hmm.
You came over, no one left, so.
Gotcha.
Yep. What's up, bro?
I'm up for it.
Alright.
So that sweatpants you like anyway.
Yeah, I was. Baby though. My daughter 4 now, she
Yeah,
she tiny.
I just said 14. He said we ain't got that. I've been bottom. The kids.
Stop flashing.
Thank you. Or these.
Bro, I'm trying to change in here. I could change in here?
Yeah. Hell yeah. They say they don't know it all the way.
Albie, what up, Albie? What's up, my boy? That's crazy. We played part 1 together. We played for the Cowboys.
Louis Bonstruck said Denver, Colorado wants to be.
Good to see you, bro. Congratulations.
Shakur. Hey, come on, let us get you over here, bro.
Should be good. It should be there for all y'all.
He try to punch with you too, Manny, so give him some faith.
Yo, this EO.
Leave him alone, Dave! Hey, Dave, leave him alone! Find the right shots, Manson. You'll see it. Hands up, though. Yup. Got it.
If you don't take a picture with me, I'm crashing out.
I'm happy to be back at the Prudential Center. This is my home. I love it here. Hopefully, my next fight will be here. That's what I want. But I came here to support Lil Manny, and Lil Manny got the job done. Tough fight, close fight, but he pulled it through, and I'm just glad to be here to support him.
You and Tank ever linked up in the ring?
Yeah, we sparred before.
Can we ever expect a fight?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's gonna be one of the biggest fights in the world.
No cap.
I feel like how they talking about Earl and Bud Crawford. I feel like me and Tank gonna be basically 2.0 of that.
Yeah.
Probably even bigger than that.
3 people in the world that I think that could beat Tank. That would be Devin, that would be Shakur, and Tank Davis himself.
You got the last one right. That's the only person that can beat me. Gervonta Davis. That's the only person. Them niggas cannot touch me at all. They all been in the ring with me. They all been in the ring, and I cracked both of them. I cracked both of them.
I feel you. I told you it's a 50-50 fight.
Ain't no 50-50 fight, nigga. How you gonna keep me off and you ain't got no power?
I was also told that Devin got the best of you in the last sparring session.
And you know I sparred him twice.
That's right. If Bill
took him out the ring,
I
almost knocked him out in Floyd Gym. Did they tell you that? Did they tell you
I don't
that?
know, but I ain't hear that.
Oh, okay. Tell to Devin and his dad to get out my dick. Tell him. Be prepared. Cause after these first 2 niggas, oh man, I'm coming straight at niggas.
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? He don't have no offense. Everything is defense. What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
Fuck no. I ain't never been knocked down a day in my life. I ain't never really been like hurt in no fight. Like far as, cause people took when I said this wrong. Like I got hit with a body shot before that I felt. They could like if you want to call that hurt. But I'm talking about like somebody hit you in the chin with like people say you chinny and all that kind of stuff. You ain't got no chin. I never like felt nothing. No chin shot where I was buzzed or hurt or nothing like that in no fight that I had. So, and sparring, fight, anything. So, nah.
How you think the one coming up with
I
Tank?
hope he don't fight Lamar, actually. Like, I hope he don't get in the ring with him again. Because at the end of the day, if he lose, it's just going to look bad on the fight with me. So, it's going to look like somebody else already did it. I
You want Tank to knock you out, yo.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I heard him say, like, yo, want to fight Tank, and that's nice, but why do you want Tank to knock you out so bad? Like,
look, that sound good. That sound real good, but she's too little.
Too little.
The rivalry between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis has become one of the most intense debates in modern boxing. For years, both fan bases have gone back and forth on social media, each side claiming their fighter is the superior talent. The discussion has grown so big that even boxing analysts and former fighters regularly weigh in on who would win if the two stars finally met in the ring. Despite all the hype and constant comparisons, the one thing still missing is an official fight date. Fans continue waiting to see both fighters settle the rivalry inside the ring, but the matchup remains uncertain. Unless both camps seriously come together and negotiate the fight, boxing lovers may have to wait much longer for this highly anticipated showdown.
Who's next? I told y'all who I want to fight. I can't keep saying the same thing. I already told y'all who I want to fight. The best versus the best. That should be my next fight. I told y'all I'm a dog. I'm top level, elite level fighter. So let's make boxing great again. Let's put the best fighters in the ring with each other, and let's see who come out victorious.
Over the past few years, many fans believe Shakur Stevenson has started gaining the upper hand in the rivalry with Gervonta Davis. Shakur has continued rising through the ranks by facing tough opponents, with wins over fighters like William Zepeda and Teofimo Lopez helping elevate his status in boxing. He has consistently pushed for major fights and openly called out Tank Davis, showing he is ready for the biggest challenges. Meanwhile, Davis has been less active, spending long periods away from the ring, while also dealing with legal issues outside boxing. Because of that, some people in the sport now believe momentum has shifted toward Stevenson. Eddie Hearn has even dismissed the idea of Tank beating Shakur at this stage, especially after Stevenson's rise to becoming a 4-division world champion.
If you were Tank's promoter, what would the next step be for Tank?
I heard they were going to fight Jake Paul. When I see Jake Paul at the event and I see Jake Paul posting from the private jet with a picture of Gervonta Davis,
slapped it.
Yeah, but they had that for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Because you had to buy it, you had to get it made.
Yeah, but I can't believe that fight was going to happen. But anyway, crazy stuff's happening. Yeah, you got to rematch Lamont Roach. You got to. It'll probably get ordered. That's the reality by the New York State Athletic Commission. But listen, they may have got lucky because the only fight for Tank outside of after Lamont Roach was Shakur Stevenson.
Facts.
Right? Now they've got another opponent that will do well at the gate because of the controversy.
Yep.
And it ain't Shakur Stevenson. I keep telling people, Shakur Stevenson beats Tank. You cannot say that Shakur Stevenson would not have beaten Tank last Saturday.
Yeah.
No matter who eventually wins, there's no doubt that a fight between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson would be one of the biggest events in boxing. Fan in Boxing shared an interesting view on the matchup, arguing that Stevenson needs the fight to fully elevate his star power in the sport. At the same time, Fannin suggested that Davis should move up to 140 pounds and begin chasing the major names in that division after spending so much time at lightweight. Fannin also claimed that some media figures are trying to steer Stevenson away from fighting Tank by encouraging him to move toward 147 pounds instead. According to that view, similar pressure was once placed on Davis, benefiting certain interests more than the fighters themselves. He ultimately argued that while Stevenson is respected for his skill, a showdown with Davis is the fight that could truly turn him into one of boxing's biggest attractions.
Gervonta needs to go to 140, 147. He's been at 135 too long. He's dominating everybody there. There's no challenges for you there. Come on and go up to 147 pounds. Like I said, that's a system. They are not these people are bought and paid for. We already know that. So the people that they support want Shakur Stevenson to go up to 147 to fight guys like Conor Benn, to fight guys like whoever at 147 pounds, right? But what will that make Shakur? Let's just be real. What does that make Shakur? That is going to make Shakur, basically, he's going to be stuck being an undercard fighter. Like he's been stuck at being an undercard fighter. He didn't get any real momentum off of that fight with Teofimo Lopez. What did he get? He got a bunch of systematic press. People talking about the fight for about a week and how great he is. And after that, it went right back into nobody talking about Shakur. Because Shakur Stevenson he's just not a big star. But he can be a big star if he fights somebody like Gervonta Davis. That's the ticket for him right there. Is the fight between him and the guy that's the most popular guy in that weight class, or anybody below Canelo Alvarez, really. But we live in this era where YouTube channels like The Boxing Voice, like Showbiz the Adult, like these other guys want to prescribe movements for fighters that really don't do anybody any good other than the backers of the...
Tim Bradley Jr. shares a similar opinion regarding Shakur Stevenson, strongly opposing the idea of pushing him all the way to 147 pounds. Bradley pointed out that moving there would already make it Stevenson's fourth weight class, and argued that Shakur shouldn't be rushed upward after already proving himself with a major win over Teofimo Lopez at 140. Bradley believes Stevenson still has important fights left at 130 and 135 pounds before permanently moving to welterweight. He specifically mentioned potential matchups against Gary Anchuan Russell, Dalton Smith, Isaac Cruz, and Raymond Muratalla as the kind of challenges he wants Stevenson to face first.
Tell us about Shakur Stevenson. He can't seem to get a fighter to step in the ring with him after his performance with Teofimo Lopez. What do you make of that? What do you think's going on with Shakur Stevenson?
There's fights out there for Shakur. There's fights out there for Shakur. Hell yeah. There's fights out there. We gotta fight him. We gotta go get him. That's it. Look, every fight ain't gotta be a damn home run. Every fight ain't gotta be not a home run, but every fight ain't gotta be like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Super Bowl?
Like the Masters or Super Bowl. Every fight ain't gotta be like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Just stay busy, get better.
Well, you can stay busy and get better, but if you fighting the top guys in the division, that's all that we want to see. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're gonna stay at 140, we want to see you against that Russell guy. You know what I'm saying? We want to see you against Russell. We want to see you against Dalton Smith. We want to see you against that top echelon of that division. If you go to 35, we want to see you against the Muratayas of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Aren't the bigger fights at 147 though? Ryan, Devin.
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, but he's not a 147 pounder. He's not. He ain't say, oh, let me go test that 140. No, he said, I'm gonna go to 140 without no tune-ups, and I'm gonna face the best guy there. Right? And he faced Lopez, and he demolished him like nothing, right? So, like, now y'all want to force him to go up to 47 for what? That's his fourth weight class, dog. His fourth weight class. In a way, it's fourth weight champion too. In a way, ain't going up to 26 yet. In a way, we'll go up there. He handled his business this weekend or next weekend. I'm pretty sure he might go up to 126, right? So the same thing with Shakur. Eventually Shakur will get there, but he got some fights that he can fight. At 130 and 135, shit, I wouldn't mind seeing a Cruz Shakur. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing Murataya.
Tim Bradley Jr. also gave his thoughts on a potential fight between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis, calling it one of the biggest matchups boxing can make right now. Bradley urged Tank to accept the fight, saying it has all the ingredients of a major box office event.
Gervonta's at 140, that seems to be the biggest
I want Gervonta Davis to step in the ring and face somebody, dog, already, bro. For real.
He'll be back.
Like, I know he coming back, dog. But I'm just saying, like, fight Shakur, bro. Fight Shakur. That's all I'm saying, bro. Fight any of these top guys out there, man. And that's it. Because you can say, oh, Shakur ain't fight nobody. Well, shit, if Shakur ain't fight nobody and Tank ain't fight nobody, why don't they fight each other? If that's how y'all want to put it, fight each other, bro. That will probably be one of the biggest fights in boxing right now, bro. The biggest fight. Yeah. Box office, it will sell out like this. Like that, it'll sell out.
Bredman Edwards also shared his view on a potential fight between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis, praising Stevenson's versatility and confidence inside the ring. He pointed out that Shakur's performance against William Zepeda showed elite instincts, especially his willingness to fight off the ropes, although he believes Stevenson would likely adjust those tactics against Tank's dangerous power. Bredman also emphasized that both fighters possess elite ring IQ, which would make the matchup a high-level chess match built on adjustments and strategy. In the end, he expressed hope that the fight happens while both men are still in their primes, so boxing fans are not left with another major what-if scenario.
When you hear these things, when you see Shakur in all these different styles, do you look at him any different when it comes down to a Tank Davis fight now?
I think the Tank is a different style than Cepeda, but Shakur seems to want to take all the tough smoke, and I think really highly of him as a fighter. You know, he seems to. You can kind of get like the gut feeling that certain guys will fight anybody, and Shakur, even though he hasn't fought the huge names, I get the impression in my guts that he's willing to fight anybody. You know what I mean? He got a real confident way about him, and he got the kind of style where you got to kind of adjust to him. So, you know, I don't think he's going to fight Tank the same way he fought Cepeda, but that's what makes Shakur special, is that he can win fights more than one different way. I always thought Shakur and Tank is a great fight, and I still do. But Shakur seems super confident that he could beat Tank. So the only way to figure that out is if they get in the ring. I think they both special, you know, and unfortunately they haven't fought yet, and they're around the same weight classes. So hopefully we get to see it before somebody loses bad or be past their prime, and then we got to wonder what would have happened if they fought on their best day. I just want to just see the fights. But sometimes, like when you ask a question like that, it's hard to say, because sometimes a fighter instinct let him know what he could do with certain guys and with certain guys he can't do. You know what I mean? It just, like Shakur might say, okay, I'm going to smell the Tank power. Or he might say, I'm a box and I'm going to get on my jab and I'm going to move. I don't know how that works, you know, because his mind and his instincts will let him know what he think he could do. Like the Cepeda fight, I was hearing, they was like, get off the ropes. But he saw it in a way where he's like, I could be on the ropes and counterpunch this guy and get off. So we got to just see. And Tank is the same way. They both got super high IQ. So we got to see how they would deal with each other and what adjustments the corner would make and all that kind of stuff, and then come down the stretch and we just see. I really can't say how he would fight him. I don't think he would fight him like he would fight Shakur, but we don't know. You know what I mean? We don't really know until you get in.
Blue Blood Sports TV offered a strong reality check to fans still expecting a fight between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. The host dismissed rumors about a massive offer being prepared for Stevenson, calling those reports completely unrealistic. He argued that Stevenson has already surpassed Davis in several ways, pointing to his achievements as a 4-division champion and a future Hall of Famer. But he also claimed that premier boxing champions may not have the financial backing needed to guarantee such a massive fight without outside support from figures like Turki Alashik. In the end, the host suggested that Stevenson no longer needs Davis to build his legacy, and that many boxing fans have already accepted the fight may never happen because of the difficult stylistic matchup involved.